Like I'm more of a trapper, so I like making trap music. I like making music for the women, and I make dance music. You know what I'm saying? And I still had the street music, but
I mean, trap music, the thing is with like trap music, man, you can't tell the good side without the bad side. So, trap music it come with all that gangster shit. You know what I mean? So like I tell people, man, I don't even trip on what type of music you make, you know what I mean? I just say do it and do it well. Like because it's an avenue and a category for everything to sell. You know what I mean? I just feel like if you do it, be consistent at what you do it well. Don't be doing this one day, and you know what I mean? Cause like it's so hard to get a fan base that kind of really be zoned in on what you're doing.
right,
And I feel like a lot of days people get fan base and then they'll switch because they don't have managers and stuff like that. Like people be saying like, what's the difference between being signed and not being signed? I tell you,
right,
difference is that when you get signed, you have to go to the studio at this time. You have to get up and do things. You know what I mean? When you're
right,
not signed, you can say, well, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it this day. So then when you start thinking like that, you start seeing work not getting finished, shit not
right,
getting done. When people get signed, man, they be having hundreds of songs already done that they didn't done before you even hear about them. The regular person don't want to go in the studio as much to get that one little hit song or they feel like it's a hit song. Man, most
right,
songs ain't really no hit like what you be thinking, you know what I mean? Because they got thousands of songs already out, you know what I mean? I feel like a hit song to me it's slim to none when you come to hit songs, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. Cause when you listen to the
right.
radio, bro, what is a hit song nowadays? Cause they'll shove a song down your throat and make it a hit song. If Drake
Facts,
ain't on it, you
facts.
know what I mean?
You're
Or if it ain't
right.
some type of new dance song, it ain't a hit. So I say, well, instead of thinking that way, why not just build my fan base up? If I could build a fan base up to be 10,000 fans, cause it's different between fans and followers.
Right,
So if I can get a fan base of 2,000 fans, get some merch, hmm, at least 5,000 people gonna buy my CD or like my streaming. You know what I'm saying? That's at least $1,000. I just think people don't think from that point of view. Everybody think from I need to get the beat, get the hit, I can get signed, get on Vlad, get on Say Cheese TV, and thinking like that is their highlight way of thinking, that 15-second way of thinking. You know what I mean? The way I be thinking is more of on the other way, the stuff that you don't see, like going and sit with the producer and creating the beat, the ASCAP, getting your website, getting your merch. It take a lot to go sit down in front of a computer to design a shirt and do things. You know what I mean? Once you start doing stuff like that, bro, I just be feeling like it opens your mind and kind of make you look different. And then when you start seeing other people doing the same thing that you doing,
right.
you start being like, man, look how much time I wasted. Man, that's how easy it was. Because the same shirt that you got on right now with the little thing on the front of it, all that was a computer program. Somebody sit down in front of it and just made the time for the designing. You
Right.
know what I mean? I just feel like a lot of people down here don't really do a lot of that. They just go with the flow and use use things like TuneCore and these other places for to promote their music. So I'm thinking to myself like, I need to come out with a website like Spotify, TuneCore. If all you gonna do is go to the studio, lease a beat or get that bitch off YouTube, don't even pay for it, and just give it to me to promote it, and you gonna pay me what $30 a month, $50 a month? This gonna be really thinking, you know what I mean? And so it's like, so a lot of this stuff be like bots or whatever. They put your song up there, and they'll just like send it to different places or whatever.
Hmm.
But they don't necessarily mean nobody gonna listen.
Yeah, I think the thing is with that is what your mindset is. You gotta have a mindset. You want to be a boss, you gotta have a boss mindset, or grow yourself into that. A lot of artists think that just like you say, because they paid a little $30, $50, oh, it's gonna pop off. It all start with groundwork. You know what I'm saying? It start with groundwork. You gotta have a mindset to well, I don't need nobody to tell me to do this, but I know I should be doing this. I should be on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Not to learn for the next level, I should be listening to somebody who's trying to elevate me. Like I say, that always comes around to what energy you have around you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you in your clique, if everybody agreeing with you all the time, them a yes man. A real friend, a real person in business, they gonna tell you right then and there. Nah, man, I think you.
Yeah, but I think it all starts, bro. Like I say, down here, when you jump on the interstate, you don't see nothing fabulous. Like when you go to Atlanta, Texas, and stuff like that, like you jump on the interstate, you just you see buildings and stuff, like it make you think with a, you know what I'm saying, with a different mindset. Down here, you jump on the interstate, you don't see nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like when you deal with a lot of people down here, like you say, with the mindset, you will have somebody feeling like they got the mindset of a boss, but their definition of a boss is what they see on the movie. What they seen on this and what they seen on that. They ain't really had no man to say, nah, that ain't really no boss, it's an actor.
Right.
This is what a real boss is, what niggas really doing. Like niggas ain't really, man, nigga will cut those you in the first second they get if they feel like they can come up with it, bro. You know what I mean?
And what's crazy about that is it's like, you know, you're not a real person of learning in life if you think just because somebody criticize you or talk to you one-on-one, not blast you on the internet about something, and you turn around like, oh, this dude, oh, he hating on me.
Hey,
no.
That hurt when somebody criticize you.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean? That hurt when somebody come tell you, hey, that ain't it. If you ain't been taught.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? You take it the wrong way, then you go in there and just blast somebody for no reason.
You know,
it's not like that. Because as long as they continue to be a yes man, and it don't work out, and then something negative come out from people outside your circle.
Okay.
And you might be the person that be sitting there like, I've been told you that you didn't want to listen to what I had to say.
Thanks.
Now you sitting there like, fuck the world, everybody's against me.
Right. And I think we all feel like that at one time. It's just a growing up thing.
Yeah. Once you learn through that mentally, and you know, another thing, you know, people have to realize that, you know, life is too short to not understand, you know, the process of going through things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to life, people have to realize you're only here for a certain amount of time. You go through stages in your life. Like, when you growing up, you have the stages in life. You have best friends that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, from the ground up. But y'all not hanging together every day. You know, the stages of your life bring different people, different assets, and you go through different things, different losses, different situations. But it's on you. That's God building your character to see how strong you are. You know, you're gonna make mistakes in life, but it's on you to pick yourself up behind that.
Back, brother. So man, let's jump back on the music for a second. That's what we're here for.
All right.
New project out. What's the name of it?
New project. LA Biggie 3. Boss Status.
Boss Status. Link will be down below. Click on it.
It's gonna. I feel this is one of the best projects that I've worked on. You can see the elevation of me learning through the process. It's just gonna make you feel good. It's gonna make you want to get money. It's gonna make you want to make the women go wild. You know what I'm saying? It's touching all bases on them, and that's what I look for. Like I like the younger generation, but I'm trying to touch people that's around my age and over me.
And what is your age?
I'm 33.
Okay, still young.
33, so
it's like a young man's game in rap.